Hello student, welcome to my class. Now last class we have discussed about the areas, properties and their related questions. Now today we have to get a very important theorem, and that is the part of that Pythagoras theorem. According to the name of mathematician Pythagoras, that theorem is having, so in this exam also sometime it asked state and prove the Pythagoras theorem. So you have learned this theorem, but that proving you have not done. Theorem mainly you have done there in a right triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the p square plus b square, or like that form, any form you have written there. But here, see, that's what is the Pythagoras theorem. That statements also you have to remember. What is that one? See, in a right triangle means that theorem, that result will be applicable only for the right triangle. In a right triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the square of the sum of other two sides. Means in right triangle, the hypotenuse is which one? That is the opposite side of the 90 degrees known as the hypotenuse. That square will be equal to the sum plus of the other two sides square. Suppose you are having a triangle ABC, in any form you can take, but that is one angle should be 90 degrees. Suppose this A angle is 90 degree here. So since A is the 90 degree there, so you can say BC is the hypotenuse there, its opposite side. So here given you can say in triangle ABC, angle A is 90 degree, or you can say BAC equal to 90 degree. Then what to prove? You have to prove the square of the hypotenuse. Means if it is 90, then its opposite side is the hypotenuse. So BC square, that is square of the hypotenuse, is equal to the sum of the squares of other two sides. Sum plus other two sides means AB square plus AC square. By AB square plus AC square equal to BC square. So see, using similar triangle concept we will have to prove that one. So AB square means to get the triangles, two triangles both will have the AB as the side. So one triangle already I have AB. To get the another triangle, what we have done, one construction has done, you have drawn the perpendicular, suppose ABCD, that is 90 degree. So that construction we have done. Draw AD perpendicular to BC. So see, you have to get the AB square. That means you have to select two triangles with AB. So one triangle, just we are starting now, in triangle ABD. One triangle with AB side, it is ABD. And another triangle with AB sides and triangle ABC. Now see these two triangles, which part to be, which angle to be equal. Whole triangle ABC, a angle 90 degree, and we have drawn a line AD perpendicular to BC, means this D angle also 90 degree. So from this triangle ABD you can say ADB angle will be equal to whole triangle BSC angle, because each one is your 90 degree. One angle you got. And see, simply ABD and ABC, so this B angle, same angle is present in both the places. So you can say, simply we can say angle B equal to angle B by ABD equal to ABC, because these are the common part. So what we can say, since two angles are equal, so triangle naming to be done properly, ABD is similar to. For D you will have A, so D last it will be A. For B it will be B, and last let's see first one. So CBA by angle criteria, these two triangles are similar. So since similar, we have to take AB. So for this figure, AB means first, second, and there AB means third, second, by second, third. So from this, since two triangles are similar, then their ratio of the corresponding sides are proportional, means equal. AB by CB or BC, anything you can write, equal to BD by BA or AB. So what you are getting, see, AB square is equal to BC into BD. That is number one you got. So from these two triangles you got AB square is equal to that one. By the same process, you can take that AC1. There also you can prove easily. So similarly, we are writing that one. See which one? There also D angle and A angle are equal, and here C angle is common. So that's what I am drawing. We can say similarly, directly we are writing triangle ACD is similar to the triangle. Smaller triangle D angle is equal to the larger triangle whole BSE 90 degree. So for D you can write A, and C angle is common both the places. C is C, and here what is left? D is left. Sorry, B is left. Larger triangle BCA. So by angle criteria, these two triangles also will be similar. So here you have to get AC. देखो first, second, and there AC means third, second. So AC by BC is equal to third, second or second, third, जो भी लिखो, that will be AC. So from there you are getting AC square equal to BC into CD. The two results you got. AB square equal to BC into BD and AC square equal to BC into CD. So add 1 and 2, then what you are getting? AB square plus AC square equal to AB square means BC into BD right side plus BC into CD. So here AB square plus AC square equal to, from there you can get common BC. What is left? BD plus CD. Check that one. AB square plus BC square, AB square plus AC square equal to BC into BD plus CD. BD plus CD means again BC. So it is proved that the AB square plus AC square is equal to BC square. Hence that is proved. So this Pythagoras theorem is proved. It is one of the most important proving for the exam respect also. Some proving will come in the exam. So you can see the previous year questions. More or less every year, one set or other set, you will get this question. Okay? So that's why again you will practice this one today. Now, just one question. By applying Pythagoras theorem, we can prove that one. Which one you have done in similar triangle properties, but applying similar triangle criteria also. But here, without applying that one, by applying Pythagoras theorem, see what we can do. We have to check which triangles are the right triangle. For that triangle only we can follow, we can use the Pythagoras theorem. Suppose one question it is saying, in triangle ABC, angle A is 90 degree and AD is perpendicular to BC. AD is perpendicular to BC. Then prove that AD square is equal to BD into CD. To prove you AD square equal to BD into CD. This question we have done in the similar triangle portion also. But here applying Pythagoras theorem we have to do. Suppose figure is not given. According to the condition you have to draw the figure. First of all you are having the triangle ABC in which angle A is 90 degree. Suppose like that one we have drawn. That is 90 degree given. And here AD perpendicular. If we see how many triangles we have, right triangles. ABD1 right triangle, the angle 90, ACD1 right triangle, the angle 90, and BAC is also another right triangle where A is 90 degree. So here simply one by one if we take in triangle ABD, ADB angle is 90 degree. So by Pythagoras theorem, what we will get? If this is 90 degree, so it is your hypotenuse. So AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square. Next, in triangle ACD also one, that is the angle 90 degree. So there also by applying Pythagoras theorem in this triangle, we can say AC square equal to AD square plus CD square. Suppose it is 1, it is 2. And another right triangle you are having, whole triangle ABC, where A angle is 90 degree. Whole triangle, that means you will get BC square is equal to AB square plus AC square. A hypotenuse, that's you got. See, BC square equal to that one. So using these three results, from 1, 2, 3. Therefore, from 1, 2 and 3 we can write BC square equal to AB square plus AC square. AB square means you can write AD square plus BD square. Here you can write AC square means AD square plus CD square. Good. But BC means what? BC also you can write BD plus DC ka whole square. BC means we can write BD plus DC, so BD plus DC ka whole square. There AD square you can write 2AD square plus BD square plus CD square. See here, just like the A plus B whole square formula. So you can get BD square plus DC square or CD square, anything you can write. 2 into BD into CD or DC, that's anything you can write. See, BD square both side remove. DC square as well as CD square, same thing you can remove. So ultimately you are getting 2 into BD into CD is equal to 2AD square. See, 2 is removed also. So BD into CD equal to AD square. That is easily proved with the help of the Pythagoras theorem. So some more this type of question will be given today as the assignment. You will practice that one with the theorem proving also. Okay, thank you.